Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. If you haven't clicked subscribe yet, you're interested in things like this and basically building things, making things work, that kind of stuff, subscribe. It only takes a second, and take a look at the other videos too. There's quite a few interesting things on there. But this video, if you've watched the introduction to the channel, I would have said that we've got a big restoration project coming in. We've got a Honda CBX1000. Here it is. And you might even notice that it's sat on top of the channel's project motorcycle trailer, which incidentally worked really well. That was fantastic. It made picking this big old bike up incredibly easy. I can't praise it enough. It did a great job. So I thought I'd do a quick introduction to the bike, what we're going to do to it, what kind of condition it's in, and in time we're going to go. It's going to be a long-term project, but to be perfectly honest, I've had a look through it and it's really not that bad at all. So let's go from the front. Wheels, front and rear, it's got the wrong wheels in it. This isn't actually a Pro Link bike, I think it's a CBX1000S. It was the first one, it's a 78. So the wheels aren't correct. I've already got a pair of new old stock wheels for it, so no big deal there. The engine I have actually heard run before, so I know it runs. It ran pretty well. It probably wants a bit of a fettle, a bit of a tune-up, but I don't anticipate doing any major engine work on it. Apart from that, it's been apart at some point. I couldn't tell you when, but whenever or whoever had this thing apart last has had the frame powder coated. That all looks good. The clocks are all good. Everything looks as it should. As you can see at the minute, there's no bodywork on it at all. That's because it's over at the body shop being redone. Originally, this was a silver bike. I don't like them in silver. I don't think they look very good at all. When we got the bike, it was purple and orange. Somebody had had a go at somebody. I don't get it, because somebody spent a lot of time putting this back together. Powder coating the frame. They found they're not the right wheels for it, but they do look better than the originals. And a few other bits and pieces, and all the work that's been carried out that you can see has been done to actually a really good standard. And then it looks like they painted all the panel work with a rattle can. It looked terrible. So that's currently being redone in. It's an original colour for the bike, and the original colour scheme in Candy Glory Red, which is, anybody thinks of a CBX, that's the colour they usually are. So that's what colour this one's going to go. I'm going to do a cold start. It hasn't run for, I want to say, I'll bet you it's 3 years. This thing's run. So I'll get it going. We'll do a video on that, and then we'll go through stages of putting it back together again. So this was just an introduction, just to whet your appetite. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, look at the other videos, and yeah, thanks a lot.